two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is it's Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zanetti. There will be a throw-in. This is Dembele. Dembele!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's... goes for a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gerrard. Aubameyang! That's a good ball out wide. Great ball, and he's in here! Pedri. He's gone forward. Here's Rafael Leao. Dembele. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's going for goal! But he's left disappointed.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's free, he has got space. Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's Dembele. Doué. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Oh, it's Dembele. Driving forward. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Bale. Played out wide. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aubameyang chasing after it. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Pedri. And it's Doué. McTominay. Look at the space here. So much time and space here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 20, Bale. El dorsal 4, Gerrard. El dorsal 97,
Out for a throw.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Totti. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 13, Neymar. El dorsal 9, cambio de jugadores.
It's a good run down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Fernandez, and he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a fine interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for a runner. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Plenty. Real chance! Dispatched clinically. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance.
Great chance! And he makes no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So all square with almost no time remaining. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? That is good progress on the left. He's found a way through. Pings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. And it's Fernandes. Pedri can see things others simply cannot. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. And here's Elise. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Totti. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Guirassy. And here's Musiala. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Fernandes is off. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Guirassy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona have their lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb. Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Fernandes. Saliba. Van der Ven is someone so often referred to as the... That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
This is a promising build-up. We expected better, and so did he. This might spell... And O'Brien! And he makes no mistake. And we have liftoff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Aims beyond the defence. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Played into space. Mateus. Bojan. And that's played in low. Cleared away. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Del Piero going after that. Zanetti. It's Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Aubameyang. Mateus. And it's Del Piero. Gerrard. Zanetti. Zanetti cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the pass is intercepted. In with the challenge. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Jude. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Off target by a whisker. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Dembele. Byrne. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Bale. Driving forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bojan. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Bojan. Oh, this is a very good run. Real chance here. No way through, so back it comes. Applies the finish! Boy, he struck that clean.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Zanetti. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Dembele. Khan claims comfort.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Bale. Tries to play it through. Bale! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard. Busquets. Great vision. Zanetti calmly anticipates. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bojan, played back. Passing nice and neat. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. That's been cut out, well played. Khan sends that a long way. Foot in. And they've got a throw. Duke is fouled. Carvajal. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Back where it came from.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Duke.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The attendance for this match was
to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Boyan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Oh, that's delightful. Mateus has been caught there, it's a foul. Missed by a fraction. Zanetti. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Byrne. Chiellini. And it's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Gerrard. Goes for a shot! Carvajal attempts a clearance. Byrne. Rijkaard. Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that's it.
And a quick reminder.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Nagoya Grampus do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rooney. Threads one in. He's got away. Shot, surely! Roberto Carlos. Flings it across. And it's hoisted clear. Gerrard. Zanetti. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Xavi Alonso. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. First quarter of an hour gone. This is a promising build-up. And he's chosen to go back, and it's Bellingham. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's going for goal! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... He'll try from distance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he thumps it clear. Roberto Carlos. Now Pirlo. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rooney. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bale. Real chance! Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Dahari. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos tries to cross, and they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bale. Gerrard. Oh, super find. Yaya Toure. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Zanetti. Van Belten. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bale. Signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham plays it in. Takes a shot! Gerrard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Toure cuts it out. That's a sharp pass. Pirlo. He shifted it to the flank. That's going across goal. And he's stuck it away. It is an explosive start to the second half. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The Goya Grampus have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aubameyang goes for a shot! And no mistake. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
Bale really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on the plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That could spell trouble. Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread to the right. Bale in acres of space out wide. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Great vision. Dembele picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pirlo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Adriano. Oh, straight chance! Well, now, and again! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Bale. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! They get a throw in. This is a promising build-up.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
It's Dembele! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's going in strongly.
It's run loose here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale. And this is Gerrard. Shoots! And he's there to belt it away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Xavi Alonso.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Pirlo. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gear. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And time is up. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everyone,
not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to Old
The
Trafford.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Aims beyond the defence. Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has left him in a heap. Gerrard. Now it's Gerrard. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Ibrahimovic. Irwin. Rijkaard. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Scholes deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shot a goal! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xabi Alonso. Oh, good ball. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Xabi Alonso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Zanetti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Zanetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deliver chance! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, important interception. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Pepe. And it's Azar. Marcelo. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bale. Xabi Alonso. Chiellini. It's Xabi Alonso. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bale. Pepe powering forward here. And here's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Gerrard. That's an imaginative pass. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. And he plays one through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Roberto Carlos. And it's Chiellini. He's found a way through. There is a big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid up by one goal at the halfway point.
Wishing all the best for members
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Madrid definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Gerrard. Zanetti. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh no, this does not... And Aubameyang! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ibrahimovic. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's in a great position here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to make the challenge. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to play it through. Bale, he leaps for it. And there's a goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Lovely ball and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Aubameyang has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a good ball out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now here's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a cue for...
Terrific effort! Oh, crossbar! And no mistake! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Hazard.
Oh, good read.
18,
He read that really well and stopped it.
coming on the field.
Well, there's plenty to
Number
like
10,
about this approach.
Rooney.
Get your head down,
Number
keep battling
13,
away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitutions taking place.
Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That ball looks a good one. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. And that really should have been that.
Carlos has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Chiellini. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. That has ended up in no man's
3
land.
minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chiellini. Zanetti. Neymar. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Pirlo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Well, they can break here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness.
Goal! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive.
He's going for goal! Gareth glittering Bale! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bale, and this is Bale. Caught offside that time. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Dembele. He's in a good position here. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Aubameyang! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And a chance! Volleyed effort.
Rijkaard really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Played into space. That pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Burmo. Menu. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a measured ball. And the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to one...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Yeah, and his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Bale, and he's managed to get shapes to shoot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Gullit producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Gullit finding himself in space. Bale. Xavi Alonso. And they can counter here. Rijkaard. Still goalless at the moment. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Roberto Carlos. And it's Van Bauten. That has not gone well. Opts for safety. Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Zanetti. To Gerrard. Van Bauten. Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Bauten. And that interception was most necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu. Gullit never out of the action for very long. For Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. Not the most convincing of passes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Aubameyang, and he's got the... Aubameyang! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's chosen to go back, and it's Vieira. Over to the right flank, delivered low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dembele, he's found a way through. And that's been drilled in. That's going to go a long way. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Looking for options for movement. Hullet receives it in a... And Hullet!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu, and here's Rivaldo. Madrid leading then. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cannavaro. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Madrid really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, good effort! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Rivaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terengganu have their second corner now. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Terengganu have their third corner. He's having a pop! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great vision. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Rivaldo. Cafu. It's a good foot in there. Cafu plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aubameyang threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu knocks it into space. Skims one in. Big chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Vieira is wide and looking to get onto this. Xavi Alonso looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. And he thumps it clear. A probing pass. He has a look out. And that's played in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Bale. And the finish!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates, driving forward. Looking to play him in. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. That pass has been well intercepted. And they're back on the ball again. Zanetti.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And this is Gerrard. Now it's Bale. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Xavi Alonso, el dorsal 4, Gerrard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 33, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 17.
Chance, surely! And he stuck it away! We thought they were done, but never say never. Terrific goal. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they...